Hello everybody, my name is Kenneth and welcome to or back to my YouTube channel. Today is going to be the first MAHALIMA reaction where I can say SB19 is back. Yay! Um so I came on Twitter the other day. Actually, I tell a lie. I came on Instagram the other day and my algorithm was very nice to me in that it showed the announcement that Pablo, Stell, Josh, Ken, and Justin had gotten the rights to use their name again, and that they've come to an agreement, which is an amazing, amazing thing. Um, I think just going forward in my reactions, I will probably still use Mahalima interchangeably, but it is such good news that they have reacquired the rights to their use of their name. Today, we are going to be reacting to the AcerYuletideSurprise by Pablo, Stell, Josh, Ken, and Justin, and Park Sandara. I think that's how you pronounce her name in the Hangul. Um, so please forgive me if I butchered that. Um, when I was searching, because I have a spreadsheet that helps me organize kind of what I'm reacting to, when I was searching for the music video link to put into my spreadsheet so I could just find it really quickly, I noticed that the coloring of the album artwork on YouTube, I don't know if it's on Spotify, but on YouTube there is a there is an album kind of artwork link, I guess, to like the audio version. Um, the coloring of that, it's not only Christmassy, but I also kind of got Disney vibes from it, because it reminded me of the coloring of Tinkerbell's skirt and outfit from the animated Peter Pan's. I know it's a weird association, but that was what I first thought about it. Um, as well, the kind of coloring of the album text also gave me kind of Disney vibes. Um, the golden lettering. Um, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm not a Christmas fan, but between Pablo, Josh, and the rest of the guys, um, they are shaping Christmas up to actually be maybe an exciting time for me. In terms of the fact that on TikTok, Pablo said that he had a Christmas collaboration coming, solo collaboration, I should say, coming, and on TikTok, Josh was doing Christmas dances. Um, I actually haven't seen any of the other members doing anything Christmassy apart from potentially this AcerYuletideSurprise. Um, but yeah, it seems like this Christmas I'm going to be blessed with um, with something to be excited for this Christmas. So yeah, just going into this, because it's a collaboration with a brand, I do not know what I'm going to be expecting from this song musically. Um, I don't know how much kind of like creative freedom the guys and Miss Park got um, to be able to um, create the song. So I don't know if it's going to be one of those songs that has references maybe to products or anything like that, or if it is just a Christmas song that has been released in partnership with Acer. I've never done anything like this in terms of reacting for the guys. Also, is it okay if I call them the guys? Because sometimes my brain wants to call them the guys, like, but you guys let me know. But yeah, without any further ado, because I've waffled on for like probably half a year, let's get into this reaction. So this song is called Reset. There are no subtitles in the YouTubes, so I'm hoping. Oh, whoops! Oh, it looks like there's it looks like there's subtitles. Never mind me having to change the the volume because I don't know how loud it's gonna be. Very helpful.
Let's go. Reset.
Okay. Sorry to pause it already. I love, however, I love how we've already got like an Acer reference in the song. I'm gonna go back, real quick. So far, I like the way that the music video is just kind of like one of those I call them Disney Channel style music videos where they're heading to the studio in the studio. It might change, but that's how it's kind of starting. Okay, we're gonna start again, and I'm gonna try not to pause, but pause warning because I forget to say that a lot. Pause warning. I do pause. I like that little doo 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 in the background. That riff.
Let's go. Reset.
It's interesting with the it's interesting with the accompaniment to this part because it sounds like a hybrid between a summer vibe and a Christmas vibe. Because you've got like the kind of the synth there, but you've also got these like Christmas bells in the background. Sorry, I'm gonna try not to pause too much, but you know. Her voice is really nice. I haven't heard her voice, I don't think, in a long time. That was a nice rhyme. They've got choreo too. I love it.
Eto na naman tayo, drawing na naman bago. Mas mabuti pang walang plano, kasi nga natutuloy no choice. Kapag andyan na sila sa pinto, Trouble wants you, but now without you, hindi ka magkakasama sa ko. But don't you worry, I know, we're connected by our hearts and our souls.
Ooh, that riff.
Oh yeah. Know that you deserve it, yeah.
Hey yo, let me take your load, pack your bags, we'll hit the road. Go somewhere we don't know, pursue whatever Acer got you.
Be
Ooh.
an answer in whatever you pursue.
That's a great pun.
Place because of you.
Hey yo, let me take your load, pack your bags, we'll hit the road. Go somewhere we don't know, pursue whatever Acer got you.
Forever mahal ko kayo.
Whatever Acer
Interesting. Okay. I liked this song. I'm gonna just go back a little bit. I like this song. It was very, it was very Christmassy in a lot of ways, but there were also a lot of like Acer related things in that I feel like were cheesy but really worked. Like the idea of being connected like by our souls, and stuff like that. Um, Even just like packing your bags and hitting the road kind of thing. When I heard that line, I kind of just imagined like Acer laptops in that situation. I don't actually know like the full range of Acer products, so I just thought like laptops. Um, this was actually really nice. I like the fact as well that we had Park Sandara was singing in Tagalog, I think. I did, because I mean they didn't put Hangul, so I'm assuming it's either Romanized or it's Tagalog. Um, but I did have a quick Google before I started recording, and I think it said that she had or did something in the Philippines before she joined 21. 2NE1. Is that, how do you pronounce that? Please correct me because I've avoided saying I've avoided saying the group name she was obviously a big part of because I don't want to get it wrong. Um I've read it a lot, but I've never like had to speak it or say it aloud. Um this was really cool. I really like this be an acer in whatever you pursue um pun because it's the cheesiest thing, but it's so good. It's genuinely so good. Um, this was really nice. I will be honest. I had a little bit of a reservation just because of the guys. How many guys there are. Um, I did wonder how Miss Park would work in the group. Also, I'm calling her Miss Park. If she's a Mrs., please let me know. Again, I'm not aware. Miss Park. Um, but I was kind of wondering like line distribution kind of thing. Would it kind of lead to Miss Park having lines at the expense of a member or vice versa? But it had a really nice balance. I liked this section with Josh and Ken, um, the way because it was like at first I thought it was going to be Josh. No, sorry, I thought it was going to be Ken, and then it was Josh and then Ken. That's what I meant to say. Brain. Um, it's really good. I'll be honest. Obviously, I don't know the Tagalog that Josh is saying, so please feel free to let me know in the comments. I don't I don't like looking up translations, and this might sound a bit weird. Um, so I'm learning Korean. I'm still very much a beginner with Korean, but that's kind of inspired me or kind of made me think the way I do about translations because obviously things can get mistranslated or there might be like no direct translation between the languages, and it could be the same here. So I don't. So if there is one, please feel free to let me know. But I'd rather be told that than risk going to a lyric site, um, where some random person has just made a translation, um, you know, from Google Translate or something. But I really liked this part. I love Ken's voice. Philippe is great. Um, um, there's also the moment with Justin. Look at that smile. Really, I wanted to show the smile. The smile was very intentionally my focus. You know what? Rude. But no. You know what? You can just have the small. You can just have the small because it's not gonna. It's not gonna be. Can I precisely seek it? There we go. There we go. Look at that smile. Um, but yeah, I really like this. I like the way that um, it started off with that very communal, family, collective kind of lyricism, you know, very much in the spirit of Christmas. Obviously, with the guys writing this, I I didn't expect lyrics to be bad or anything, but obviously with it being, I'm gonna, you know what? There we go. Sorry. Obviously with it being composed by Pablo and the other person, is that his brother? I think that's his brother, right? Please correct me. I'm not fully aware about that. Um, but you know, I'm tangenting. With knowing that Pablo was involved in writing, we know that we're gonna get very good lyrics, but there is that risk with it being a collaboration with a company that the company influence could take over a little bit. I think with a song like this, especially given the time that it's released at, it's not a bad thing at all to have that cheese. I do find that the line of Acer got you really funny. It definitely would be like the segment of like a specific ad, like not a music video ad, but like an ad, where like you're getting like a bajillion products thrown at you, and it's like Acer got you kind of thing. But again, it works with it works with the time, um, you know, and it works with the song, to be fair, and it also, you know, it feeds into those themes of collectivism and family and camaraderie, because it is that idea of almost like if you buy Acer products, you know, you're in the family kind of thing, and you know, you know, they've got you kind of thing. I can't word that any different with that. You know, they're by your side is I guess another way. One thing that I did know when Stell's part came in, he had a high note, I think. I'm gonna say I think because with Stell's high note, it got pushed back into the mix a little bit. No, not here. Sorry, not here. Was it later? Here, I think. Yeah, here. This is the one I meant. Sorry. I'll talk about that a little bit in a minute. But this part, it kind of got pushed back in the mix a little bit. I think because of the fact that the this kind of breakdown section is predominantly centered around the O's. It makes sense, but I don't feel like it necessarily would have taken away if it had been brought further forward in the mix, so we could kind of hear it. Going back to this section, this transition here is so nice, because you got this part here. Oh, sorry, 1 second. You got this part here. You got this kind of bigger accompaniment fading out into this, like, it sounds like Christmas bells. Oh wait, hang on. Yeah, you've got this kind of like almost like you'd associate it with sleigh bells. Sleigh bells, I think is what they are. Keeping time, which is nice, but it kind of reintroduces the kind of Christmas element to it, because this song, in terms of lyrics, there's nothing that's like overly like this is Christmas time. You know, you can associate the themes from the lyrics within the song to Christmas, of course, but it's not like it's giving you it's not like it's talking you through like a Christmas dinner, or you know, or even using items or references specifically overly to Christmas. I might be wrong in the Tagalog. Please let me know, as I said before. Um, but I'm not sure. Um, but in terms with the English lyrics, it's not like anyone's, you know, apart from like Seasons Change, and actually earlier on in the song, apart from that kind of part, it's not like that. But it's not like they're going through, um, you know, and bringing up Christmas traditions, um, or anything like that en masse. Like they're there, but they're not like every like other word or every other sentence. And so even like in terms of like the holiday, you could even twist that meaning a little bit if you were to release this like in summer, because you could refer to the summer holidays, and that kind of summer break kind of thing. Um, yeah, I really like this song. Again, I love the way that they kind of show us. Obviously, it's not a one-to-one of the recording process, but I like the way that they do this like recording studio setup um, for the song, because it's in a lot of cases as well with studio recording. Obviously, you have a team. You don't just sit in a booth by yourself. You know, you've got people, engineers, songwriters, composers, in the room or in the engineer room. And so in that way, it's again bringing up that kind of that theme of working together. I really like this. I'm just gonna listen to this part again because I like this. There's also kind of like what I would call like a sweep underneath her. Yeah, like a synth. It kind of goes wow. Obviously not a synth, but you get the kind of thing. Um, um, and it kind of helps with that transition, because a sweep kind of goes, in my mind, it kind of goes wow, wow, wow. You know, so it's that it kind of musically helps with that kind of turning down of the accompaniment and you know, removing elements. It kind of helps in that. It's like the musical equivalent of like a fade in, fade out, depending on which way it's going. I really enjoyed seeing Dustin's part. Um, I like the way that he enunciates words. Um, it's really satisfying, but it's also really calming to hear. But his voice reminds me of something in this part. I don't know if it's the way he's enunciating that's reminding me of something, but it does remind me of something. In this part, there's like almost like there's almost like, so you've got the drum in the background kind of pulsing up to the breakdown, but there's also like a sound effect that it like the drum kit sounds like it's becoming a sound effect, um or there's a sound effect added in, and it kind of makes me think of a suitcase. So when you're pulling a suitcase, the suitcase wheels. This might sound completely unintentional. This might sound completely random, and it might be completely unintentional. Yeah, it sounds like maybe like a wooden block or something, but it gives that, it sounds like that kind of suitcase wheel as you're you know, going on holiday or going back to family and friends for holiday at Christmas time. It might not be an intentional thing, but that's what it kind of sounds like. So it's very fitting. Um, Again, I love these shots where you can see everyone. He says, as the YouTube doesn't let me, but like it looks like these guys had a blast on set. Also, can I just talk about like their fashion really quick? Like, I'm assuming because it was a music video, it was styled. But like, if these are like their like regular kind of outfits that they would wear, or even if they were styled but they had like a hand in like this is what I'd wear kind of thing. They're really cute outfits. I love that like Josh and Justin are kind of like matching here. In terms of like the coloring on his shirt matching the pattern. I know it's not the coloring, but like the pattern matches or like is very similar. I don't know if that was intentional. I'm assuming it was. But even like the trousers to the top that Josh is wearing, you know, it's they've both got kind of the same or similar vibes. I really like Miss Park's cardigan outfit. I like cardigans, so it's kind of like the thing that I would wear. The dress is really nice too. Um, and it's very cutesy. Really suits her. Um, and then you've got Ken and Stell with their like jackets. Pablo, sorry. I'm just coming to Pablo's face here. I know I've paused it, but it's just like a really great freeze frame. It like, uh, um, but you know, Stell's kind of more in terms of the compared with the rest of the styling. His is more flamboyant in a way, which isn't a bad thing, by the way. I know some people use the word flamboyant in a negative way, um, but I mean, I feel like Stell is very flamboyant in a very good way. You know, even from just having red hair, he stands out a lot. Um, but it's nice that they seem to be each member seems to be wearing like something that represents their style. Because I mean, even like with what Pablo is wearing, because I didn't forget him. Don't worry. Um, it's very. It looks very easy to move in. Um, and obviously, if you know you're going for the vibe of like recording studio and kind of filmizing, movieizing, cinematographyizing. I don't know words, but setting it in that kind of narrative. You obviously want to wear stuff that is comfortable and easy to move around in. Because obviously you've got to like lean over the console desk, you've got to move left and right, and you know, and that kind of thing. But you've also got to have that kind of thing where if it's like 1 o'clock in the morning or something, you can just like fall asleep in it, which you can with these. Also, I'm just noticing, is that a face on his shoes? His shoes look really cute. They look quite similar to Stell and Josh's and maybe Ken's in the background, but his looks like almost like slippers. They're not slippers because they look like they've got like a more rugged edge or sole to them. But this one looks like he's like put on like a pair of like fluffy like fluffy shoes. Fluffy slippers. Um this is a really, really cute collab. Um Again, this is cute. I love seeing the members smile. Um This is even better for that because you can see more of the you can see more of the happiness. I like that. This was really cute. Oh, sorry, I have to talk about this choreo. It's like a really simple choreo. Um but it's very fitting. It's because again, it's that kind of choreo that you could do with like your drunk uncle or something at Christmas time. It's not like intentionally challenging because it doesn't need to be or anything. But it's a really just nice inclusion of that. Also, I am just gonna say, random point, I'm really glad that they moved the mic in this scene. I'm just imagining like the behind the scenes of if there was the mic there, someone just knocking it over, and like I can imagine like Pablo. I need a shot with Pablo, um, just Pablo in the background being like. I feel like if anyone would have like a reaction to that, it would be Pablo. Okay, guys. So yeah, that was the AcerYuletideSurprise reset. I think I referred to it by its song name at least once, but if I didn't, I do know the song's called Reset. Um, yeah, I really liked it. Obviously, it's not one that maybe they would perform on tour, but just because of the kind of collaboration aspect, I'd like to see it live, just because of that kind of maybe here's Pax Sandada kind of thing. Um, that kind of surprise moment. Um, Obviously as well to hear how it sounds live, but it'd be kind of that cool moment of like a nice surprise. Um, Also, were any of the this is just my question to you guys, were any of the members um two and any two 21 were anyone a fan of her work in 21? Because that I'm just thinking like how heartwarming that would be to work on a song with someone that you really admire, and maybe listen to when like you were younger. Yeah, please let me know in the comments. Um, I'm just this is just a feel good song. This is the kind of song that like if you removed the specific like Acer references, you could like put as a soundtrack to like a Christmas Hallmark film or that kind of Christmas movie, um, and it would really work. But yeah, I think that's all my thoughts for this. I've talked a really long time. Um, Once again, if you guys can tell me the Tagalog parts, I would really appreciate it. If there's like no direct hand translation, please feel free to tell me. Um, that would be helpful. Because I don't want to be that person that say for instance there's three words to say the same thing in Tagalog. I don't want you just to go, oh, this means that, but this also means that, and this also um, because obviously if you guys can explain that nuance, if there is any, that would be appreciated. But yeah, I think that's all I've got to say for today. Thank you guys for watching. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys. Bye.